If you're heading to Kruger National Park from Johannesburg and want to break up the journey, the Panorama Route is a great way to experience some of South Africa's most scenic landscapes. From dramatic canyons to waterfalls and historic towns, this road trip offers a mix of nature and history that's well worth a stop. We're Ian and Neil, and welcome to 2 Tickets to Fabulous. On our way to Kruger, we spent a few days exploring the Panorama Route, a well-known drive in Mpumalanga province that winds through the Blyde River Canyon past some fascinating natural landmarks. It's a great way to slow down, enjoy the scenery and get a feel for this part of the country before heading into the bush. We visited Bourke's Potholes, a series of deep circular formations carved over centuries by water erosion. Bridges cross over the chasms, giving you a chance to look down into the layers of smooth, red and gold rock. It's a short walk and the geology here is really impressive. This part of the trip we stayed at Walkerson's Hotel, which was a great base for exploring the area. Since we had some early starts, they packed us a picnic breakfast so we could hit the road in time for sunrise at the viewpoints. Having a local guide really made a difference on this trip. Marianne drove us between locations and shared stories about the history of the route, from the Transvaal gold rush to some of the local legends. It added a lot of depth to the experience. One of the highlights of the route is God's Window, a viewpoint where the land drops away beneath you. On a clear day, you can see across miles of rolling hills, forests and even towards the Mozambique border. It's an easy walk to the viewpoint and the views are well worth the stop. We also stopped at the Pinnacle, a tall quartzite column rising from a deep gorge. It's a quieter stop compared to the others, but if you enjoy photography, it's a striking feature to capture. If you're travelling between Johannesburg and Kruger National Park, taking a couple of days to explore the Panorama Route is a great way to see another side of South Africa. The landscapes are varied, the history is fascinating, and it's a nice way to ease into the safari experience. We stopped off at Pilgrim's Rest, a preserved gold rush town from the late 1800s. Once a booming mining settlement, today it's a heritage site where you can explore South Africa's gold rush history. The entire village has been restored, with original buildings, museums and even the Royal Hotel, home to an old saloon straight out of the gold rush era. Walking through, you'll find craft shops, a working blacksmith, and you can explore inside many of the buildings. A short walk from town leads to the Pilgrim's Rest graveyard, where many of the early prospectors were laid to rest, but one grave stands apart, the robber's grave. Unlike the others, which all faced east, the robber's grave was deliberately placed facing north as a mark of disgrace. Local legend says a man was caught stealing from his fellow miners and was executed, with his punishment extending even after death. It's a fascinating and eerie reminder of the harsh realities of life during the gold rush. One of the unexpected highlights of our trip was visiting the Dullstream Bird of Prey and Rehabilitation Centre. The centre rescues and rehabilitates injured birds of prey, including eagles, owls, vultures and falcons. They also run educational programs to raise awareness about the conservation challenges these birds face. The team at the centre does amazing work, and they rely on visitors and donations to continue their conservation efforts. If you're driving through Dullstream, we highly recommend stopping by to support them and see these incredible birds up close. One of the best parts of the visit was the interactive flight demonstration. Watching these birds take off, soar through the air and return to the falconer was an incredible experience. You get to see them up close, learn about their hunting instincts, and understand the important role they play in the ecosystem. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe and check out our other luxury safari reviews. Got questions about planning your trip? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to chat. Until next time,